at some point in a storm at 3:15, a injured, malnourished dog limped into our house.
Then at 4 a.m., my wife was standing over me. She had gone up to feed our daughter and says, "The baby's okay, but there's a dog in our house." And I go downstairs and there is this sick dog just sitting in our living room. The immediate reaction is, how did you get here? Because the doors are closed. The windows are closed. In the meantime, I checked security cameras, saw that the storm blew the door open. About 20 minutes later, a guy was walking by, saw the door open, went up, knocked, yelled. He didn't see a dog and just pulled the door shut. So we waited until animal control opened at 8 o'clock. You could tell right away without even going to the vet, like, this dog is not in great shape. But we were open to the idea that it could be someone else's dog. And then we found a vet. They were able to tell us then that she had no chip. You could tell that she was dramatically underweight. You could see her ribs. It's just awful to see. You could see in her mouth that her teeth were in really bad shape and one was kind of hanging out. She had fleas, ticks, infections in all 4 of her paws. Ended up having to get 19 teeth removed. So there was no way that we could do anything other than keep her. Suzy's pup date for March 6th. We got Suzy and Jack and Joey, and George is being shy. And so while this is happening over time, we are getting Suzy healthy.
Oh yeah, sorry we woke you up.
So we're making sure she has all her shots. She's chipped. Fleas and ticks are gone.
So Suzy, as you can see, is already looking much better. She's filling out, which is awesome.
So about 6 months in, we know Suzy's gonna be okay. But as she started to heal and she got love and she got food, she just became almost like a puppy. And the estimation when we found her that she's 7 to 9 years old at the time. So now, all these years later, you know, she's somewhere between like 13 and 15 years old. You could tell like she views this as a second chance at life. We've become best friends. And if I leave the house, she waits by the door that I went out of until I come back. Whenever I'm in the pool, she loves to jump in and swim with me.
Come on.
Come on, good girl.
She always feels safe in my arms when she's in the pool. And that's when it really started to sink in. This dog is ours. But we had our first dog, George, and we don't know how George is going to react. You have another dog, and now a dog off the street comes into your house. So many things can go wrong.
Suzy, come on.
So we decided that we would get George's leash on in our bedroom upstairs and take him out the front door. And then I would get Suzy in the basement and bring her out the back door.
Just waiting, huh? Just waiting.
But they accidentally met, like the first second they could, and they immediately took to each other. And they have been side by side since that day. George is significantly younger than her, so he kind of gave her some of that puppy energy. They go out together. If one of them has to go like to the vet, or Suzy and I have to go somewhere and the other one doesn't go, they wait by the door. One time we came home and George was laying on his bed on the first floor of our house. And when he saw Suzy, he got up and laid next to it and let her take the bed. He could just tell she needs this more than me. And it's one of the most fascinating things that I've ever seen.
Are those your puppies?
If you had told me back then that something like this would happen and Suzy story would turn into what it has, I would have never believed you. I'm so glad that she found us that day. We can't imagine life without Suzy now. And it's thanks to someone closing the door for us. So fortunately, because of the internet, we're able to find Steve. He got to meet Suzy. I was able to take him out to dinner as a thank you. Yeah, I consider myself very fortunate to be able to make a positive impact. I like to think that 99% of people would do what I did. So I don't think that there's anything necessarily too special about the fact that I did the right thing. She's living a whole other chapter of her story.
Good, Suzy.
I don't know the first 2 or 3 or however many chapters it is, but I know this chapter and I know she's been really happy in it.
Come here.
And we've gotten the chance to meet so many people who've been impacted by her and hear stories from all around the world that I try to make it that I'm not special at all. Suzy's the special one, and I just get to be along for the ride. So pretty quickly, I knew that this was a story that people were enjoying following across social media and on the news. And we would get comments that said, this would be a great children's book. I had no idea how to do that. And I was fortunate enough that I had some people reach out who were able to guide me.
Can you read it to us?
Yeah, we're gonna read it tonight.
So then we got to spend 3.5 years working on the artwork and editing to make sure that it came together.
A couple weeks ago, we showed you when we got our first copy of the book.
And A Stray Dog for Christmas was released September 3rd, 2024. So just under 5 years. Now we get to visit schools, we get to meet kids, answer their questions, hear their stories about their families, animals, and we get the opportunity to be a part of interviews and videos like this that will hopefully inspire more people to understand that if a dog can inspire so much change in the world, you can do the same, if not more.
Hey everyone, Jack and Suzy here, and we want to share some news. You may have seen that this week we got our first copy of A Stray Dog for Christmas.
The story of Suzy is nothing short of a miracle.
I'm annoying her because 1 month until A Stray Dog for Christmas gets to your house.
I'm really proud of A Stray Dog for Christmas, how Suzy was adopted, and the impact that we've gotten to make.
I love the book. Did you do the illustrations? Hi, Jack, by the way. Good to see you.
She let me put my name on it.
Yeah, I see
How
your
kind
name.
of her.